Wagwan General. You know, I've made so many attempts to record this, and it seems like going live is the only option. And so be that as it may, I'm a solution-oriented motherfucker. And so let's be solution oriented. No? Anyways. A little dark. A little dark. May the bridges I burn light the way. This is mainly for me to document the things that need to be said. I have not faltered on the goal, and maybe there are a few of you that are wishing for my failure, praying, and expecting, actually, even maybe not praying so much, because maybe that's putting too much credence into me, but expecting me to fail. And to you I ask, of which faith do you belong to? Because seems like you are of not of faith. Fallacy of faith is what you are aligned to. Anyways. Why are there only 3 wise men but 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Only 3 wise men but 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Because in the era of Kalyuga, the good and the righteous have been played a shitty hand. So in order for good to persevere, it's not an equal fight, no? Because there's a fight to overcome. And there's a fight to just be on the level playing field of life, no? It's a fucking sad state of affairs. But, again, let's be solution oriented. Bitching and moaning is only gonna get further bitching and moaning. I have not strayed from the calling. And I know this sounds a little preachy. But we practice, we don't preach. This is more of an update as to what the fuck has been going on my end. They haven't fired me for my job because well, fuck what I know. It's because they need a motherfucker, I guess. But let me lower this volume here. Not for the fault of trying, though. They really did want probably to get rid of me, but I just asked them questions of themselves. Unfortunately, the only thing keeping me broke right now is my moral compass. Again, in the era of Kalyuga, the 7 deadly sins are being celebrated. Even today, during the middle of my prayer, I had a chick that I met at a bar call me up to fucking try to sell me cocaine. During the middle of my prayer. That's how hard the devil's working. So hard. In the middle of my prayer, they're like, ah. I didn't know what the call was about, so I answered the call. And she's like, yeah, I heard you talking about the Tony Yayo. And I was like, Nayo. not for me. I did my time, and I'm blessed that I have done my time because it made me realize what is more valuable. You can't have light without the dark. And I went through the dark, so now the light is ever more precious, right? Also, I was gonna make another video about this, but maybe I'll just cut this up. No. Out of all the ostracization that goes into society, none more so than for the working class people, none more so than the fucking night shift motherfuckers. Night shift motherfuckers are ostracized to hell because A, they're working at night. The day shift, the world aligns to the day shift. All the hours of the day, day shift aligned. Business hours, day shift, blah, blah, blah. But they still have night shift. And yet the people who do night shift, shunned from society. God forbid they do shit at night when the day shift motherfuckers are working. Not God forbid, sorry, let's not say the Lord's name in vain. Man forbid. And yet, when the fucking 3 a.m. McDonald's craving hits, drive-through to the drive-through, you know, where's the justice? No justice. No justice. No advocacy. Actually, more like it. No advocacy for the people. Too much corporate shills. Too many corporate shills. Everybody fucking sucking up to the corporate tape. And only for what? Maybe you'll get extra 5 days of bereavement leave when your mom dies. That shit. Suck up to a boss that doesn't even know your name. You only are mentioned to them by reports. And only brought to light if the reports are not to their liking. Because good enough is not good enough. How do we squeeze more out of a dollar? That's the corporate world. You know, at my work I told them, I'm like, I understand how the operation works. It's like you let go of a full-time employee and you hired questionably, because I was waiting for the right way to apply for that role. They underhanded it. They just fucking. So I'm curious to know, because we had a meeting and the meeting minutes, I'm curious to know if in the meeting minutes they will mention that part. And if they don't, I will question it further still, because question it. Question is necessity. Because if we stop asking the questions, then we lose our righteousness. We lose our morality. We just let it slide, and the fascists want nothing more than for the good people to just continue letting it slide. Mr. Grab him by the pussy is president again. People let it slide. Anyways, that's another topic for another day. Kalyuga. The era of Kalyuga. Look around us. We'll see all the sins being celebrated. It is hard. It is nigh on impossible to find your own way in this realm without having sold your soul for sustenance. Because the fucking necessities of life have become a commodity. Matter of fact. Because they know it. People need this to survive. People need shelter over their heads. People need food. What do we do? Jack up the fucking prices? COVID was just the reason? They've continued. The inflation thing, people get so hyperfixated on inflation. Do you know how inflation is the rate of increases? The rate of increases is inflation, not. So when they say inflation has slowed down, yeah, because the rate of increases has slowed down. The rates are still fucking high. Ignorance is bliss only so far. we are also designed, by design, we are designed to be too tired to give a fuck. By design. Because if we start questioning what the fuck and start banding together without political allegiances, you know, George Carlin said 30, 40 years ago, said, we have the illusion of choice. The illusion of choice. You can go to a bagel store, order 30 different bagels, but only 2 political parties. Illusion of choice. Even the 2 political parties are fucking one and the same. You know how hard they fought to get Mamdani not elected? New York mayor currently now, shout out Mamdani. Did everything they could through all the dirty tricks. Cuomo, Mr. Grab him with the Buy the Pussy 2.0. The main fucking guy against. Shout out to the people who elected Mamdani in. Man's righteous. He's Muslim. Obviously I'm not Muslim. But I have, my best friend is Muslim. Great friends who are Muslim. हम लोग के खानदान में हिंदू फीजी ला हिंदू ना बड़े मुस्लिम के संगे नहीं हंगट करो ये चीज वो चीज लेकिन अपन खानदानी देखो कर्म ओवर धर्म ना कर्मा ओवर धर्म कर्म ओवर धर्म lost. The same fucking circle of people who say don't hang out with this, don't hang out with that, they'll have a puja and then they'll have 2 hours of puja and then the 3rd hour is their shit talking to people who are not there. That's why I don't hang out with Fiji people. All this too much talk, not enough actual action. And if they do enact some action, it's only action enacted upon the fucking expectation that they will receive something at the end. Giving, the act of giving, truly giving, is to be done so without expectation of receiving something else in return. Only then you are giving. Otherwise, you're transacting. No? Anyways, I don't know, nobody's watching this live. I just did this so I can have a fucking recording of this shit so I can chop and change and post wherever I need to be because it's been a hot minute. Next video should probably have my new studio space. Oh, actually, on that note, this scene is for rent. I am, unfortunately, the economics of scale, economics of sustenance, does not allow me to be all willy-nilly. I'm glad they didn't fire me so I can at least go to work for 2-3 days a week, whatever they give me, our corporate overlords. I did request Sundays off because I need to go to church on Sundays. However, this Sunday I am working because that was already in schedule. But anyways. Yeah, room is available for rent. We are not a slumlord. You know, we want to make sure all the things are working in here. It's a great space. Fucking 220 square footage of space, and that does not include the half bath. Half bath and closet, fucking massive closet. It comes with a portable AC and so all those things. Yeah. Love always. Bye. Hang tight, stay loose. More to come. Okay, bye.